You just want a pig anus pizza, huh?
Yeah, man.
Give me a couple of seconds.
You ate all the mushrooms.
A mouthful of mushrooms.
And I got a mind full of pig anus. All right, welcome to Good Mythical More. He implanted those thoughts. I thought they were gone. That was last season, man. This is a new season.
First of all, thanks for what you did to my body. I really appreciate it. It was very enjoyable, and I'm talking about the abs. And you were gonna wipe yourself? Okay.
Yeah, I can wipe myself.
Well, I just was gonna be your makeup artist. Now we're gonna do something called clown contouring.
Why?
Lizzie, you can help explain the background of this. There's a girl on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Who did this?
She's a makeup artist, and I think she actually posted the original video of this to Instagram. But she did it because she got called a clown a lot for wearing a lot of makeup. So she showed that you can actually start with complete clown makeup and turn it into beautiful contouring.
Good for her. Beauty's on the inside and on the clown side.
So I'm just going to basically approximate using the colors that I have in front of me with what has been done. And of course, I'm going to take my own creative liberties. But we're
going to see if he can do better on me than you did on Hannah. But they're not going to know until Saturday morning.
Okay. You ready?
Is that killing?
Your lips still have quite a bit on them. But you know what? You should also just dry real quick. I thought you looked great. I thought you looked like Silver Surfer or something.
It's like that other glow thing we did to our faces when we did a beauty thing. It's easy to get too glowy when you're on the makeup bandwagon.
I'm just gonna start with the lightest color that I can find, which is probably gonna be this way.
Dabble do.
Okay.
Ow!
What
the crats?
You just knocked the sign.
Is it okay?
The Good Mythical Morning sign off the front.
It was already broken.
Oh, we rebroke our sign. It's okay.
Nobody knows. Nobody saw that. Okay. So I'm just gonna let's make this. There's no reason to delay the inevitable.
Make me look like Cleopatra. What are those Egyptian eyes called? Is that called something in the world of
Egyptian
makeup?
eyes.
I'm not asking you.
With the thing on the
I'm
side?
asking people who know.
Egyptian eyes.
You know what? When it goes like...
A cat eye?
Is that what it's called?
No, when it goes out to the side.
Yeah, cat eye, I think.
Cat eye.
Like
Close your eyes.
eyeliner.
Cat eye.
How does this feel? Seems like it could be therapeutic.
Well, it's if it wasn't you who were doing it, I'd relax more. But I think at any moment you could poke an eye out or a nostril.
You think I'm going to be the one to poke an eye out?
Well, you already poked my nose.
That was a purposeful poke. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is going to be so nice. I mean, I've done good work in the past. I don't know if I can outdo myself, but I'm certainly going to try. Yes.
White snake?
No, these are not white snakes.
White?
These are more...
White worm?
These are more white blotches. Maybe mushrooms, if you will. Maybe a mushroom. Mushroom here.
Little mushroom lives right here.
Mushroom there. Turn this way.
You went into some Bob Ross, and that really relaxed me.
Yeah.
I was big into Bob Ross as a kid. If you don't know who Bob Ross is, he's a white guy with an afro who, on public television, painted pictures of cabins, lots of trees, some mountains, and he used blades as well as fan brushes. And he'd make a happy little tree here, and he'd make a happy little cabin here.
He was absolutely amazing.
And
it's on Netflix now.
It's on Netflix now, yeah, and it's he's no longer with us. He passed away.
Well, that's what people think.
Conspiracy theory?
Yeah, I think he's with Elvis. I think Bob Ross and Elvis.
Painting happy little bushes in the sky.
Hey, Bob. Put a little mushroom over here.
He didn't paint mushrooms.
He does now, though.
Painted fir trees. And
He paints all... Elvis wants him to paint mushrooms. That's what Elvis is into. Looking really nice. Now I'm going to pink it up a little bit.
Anybody here into Bob Ross, like back in the day or something?
Yeah, I remember watching it.
You
watched
what?
a couple nights ago.
Oh, you did? It's relaxing, isn't it?
My wife fell asleep.
The whole season? I mean, every single episode is on there?
There's a lot. I don't know if it's every, but there's a lot.
This way?
There was like a controversy in the world
All
of
the way?
art film, art TV, when there were accusations that he was repainting things that he had already painted. And he was looking off screen at and emulating himself. And I'm like, well, who cares? If he painted the first one,
Exactly.
let him repaint the second one. I mean, you're looking at an Instagram.
Yeah, I sure
person.
am. No
You didn't
shame
even
in
come
my
up with
game.
this, but we did credit her.
Now I'm going to go... Oh, okay. So I got to pick another color here. I'm going to go...
And she did a poop emoji on her forehead.
Yeah, now I'm about to get started with some creativity. I just wanted to get the...
Now, you need to paint my eyebrows like hers.
Yeah, look at me. Oh, that's probably not dark enough. Right there. I want to go darker than that.
Oh, why are you rubbing that on
Just
that?
ignore that. Oh, gosh. I got it so thick right here. Here we go. Here we go. This is where the clown part really comes in.
Sad clown.
He's a sad clown.
You didn't watch Bob Ross as a kid?
Yeah. I didn't do things as religiously. Like, I didn't, like, be like, okay, this comes on at this time. But
I
I was
didn't
like,
worship him.
Bob Ross, yeah, he's cool. I can get captivated by this for an extensive period of time. But he never made,
I came close to buying a set.
the whole point was to make you want to paint, and I never got close to buying actually buying the paint.
Those
So
fan brushes, man. I like how he would call things happy accidents. Like whenever he would screw up, he'd be like, well, that's a happy accident. Let's see how I can turn that into something. Like that poop spot is becoming a cabin. Or a walkway to a cabin. He was in a rut in a lot of ways. I think that's the main criticism of Bob Ross is that, well, I mean, it's just fir trees and snowy mountain caps and a happy little cabin with a walkway up to it. I mean, he did that for like years. I mean, he could have drew like a
look at the poop emoji.
like a drawbridge or something.
Okay, now I'm
Go to London and get inspired like Paul Simon did.
now I'm just gonna get nuts.
Double-decker bus, Bob Ross. I'd like to have seen a double-decker Bob Ross bus.
You want some green?
Yeah, I want some green, man.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, think about it. A double-decker Bob Ross bus.
You want green on.
That's some good stuff, man.
You want green nostrils.
I bet you those things will start coming out. I bet you Bob Ross is like painting all this stuff that his family has that PBS didn't put out. They were like, no, we want more trees and happy accidents. We don't want no double-decker Bob Ross bus.
Double-decker Bob Ross bus.
I want a double-decker Bob Ross bus, man.
This is beautiful.
I'm sure he painted other stuff. I'm sure he did portraits of his kids. And it was like, that's not what my kid looks like, but it's prettier than my kid actually is. You know, portraits are dangerous. Never get a friend to paint a portrait of your kid because they won't stay your friend. It's like, is my kid that ugly? It's like, well,
It's impressionistic.
yeah.
Okay. You ready for blend? Well, no. So you really want your eyebrows to be dark?
Yeah, man. And see how hers are angled? There's like it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
barn
A barn.
roof.
Yeah, that's the barn technique.
Give it some harshness.
Yep. I feel like I could go into this.
I think you could too. I think you'd be good at it. Leave me out of it.
You'll be a hairstylist and I'll be a makeup artist in another life. Okay, you ready? Blendy time.
It's the relaxing part.
This is the part that people should pay for. The Blenderino. I call this the Blenderino. Little happy blending. All these things that I did, I didn't do them with intention. I just did them.
And now I'm blending it away.
But they're happy things that I did, and I'm going to keep doing them. And look at what I did up there. I did a little dookie emoji. And you know what? Some people might be like, why'd you do that? And I just say, because I can, and because I did. And you can too, and that's the beautiful thing about doing artwork on people's faces, is you can do what you want, how you want, to who you want. And, you know, the interesting thing about my technique is that most of the time, when I finish, you just look like Silver Surfer again.
All of that for this? I think the point that she made was, it doesn't matter what you do in contouring, when you're done blending it, you just look like a cadaver.
Yeah.